So today I wanted to show you a project by Jane Allen that I'm working on, and it's called Sweet Treat Santa. And I was going to be working on the fur. This is the back of the project. I've already pretty much completed the front. This is the fur. So to do this, first I floated raw sienna. So I'm using a large ultra round brush, and I'm going to float it around the edges like this. And mop behind it. This is just going to provide the shading around the outside of your fur. Dry that quick. Now I'm going to go over where I shaded and deepen that shade with some burnt umber. Mop it. This is the fur on the top of his hat. Now I'm going to take a small liner brush. And I'm going to add some darker fur to the outside edges, and I want my fur, paint the fur in the direction that it would naturally be. really need a lot of patience when you're doing fur, because it's just one tiny stroke at a time. Now I'm going to come in with some strokes of raw sienna. Again, keeping in mind the direction that the fur would naturally go. That's what you want your strokes to be. So I'm filling in this area with raw sienna. We've already first base coated it with camel. I then use my Ultra Round to shade around the edges. First with raw sienna, and then I went in and deepened that shading with burnt umber. I'm now filling in this area with strokes of raw sienna. But you're going to let some of the underneath layers that you already painted show through. Okay, so dry that quick. And now we're going to come in with camel. You can have some of your strokes now go out onto over the edge, onto the hat. And you want these to be very fine strokes so they do look like fur. not a quick process, but the end result is worth it. Of course, the phone would ring in the middle of this.
Hello, please leave a message after the tone. Armadora, about your prescription order ready for pickup. To continue, press any key. Hello, this is CPA.
Sorry about that. So again, I'm going over what we've already painted. We did a base coat of camel, and then we highlighted around the edges with raw sienna, deepened that with burnt umber. We then added our first layer of fur using raw sienna. We are now going over that with camel. I let areas dry, and then I go back in and stroke more so that everything doesn't run together. So you're just doing tiny straight strokes.